What's up, guys? BrownieBits here, and today we're back in BrownieLand for a brand new episode. I hope you guys are enjoying them so far. Well, I've been digging, not getting too very far, but I've ran out of pickaxe, so I need to go get another pickaxe. So I want you guys to come along with me on this little trip over here to grab. What was that? Hey, what are you guys doing here? You can't be here. You're not allowed to be here. Get out of here. Okay. I think I saw them. Yeah, they all came over here. Did any of them drop? Oh, yeah. There's one down there. Hi. Can't shoot up, can you? Any more drop? Because I saw them all come over here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Am I missing any? Oh, look at these. Look at these guys over here. Look at these guys. Peekaboo. Oh, he dropped a... I heard another one. At least I think I did. Well, we got another crossbow. We're getting... Oh, this has project... Oh, this has a projectile already in it. Fair enough. That's really cool that you can actually, like, get one. Oh my gosh. Excuse you, sir. Nice. Nice. We got another ominous banner. These things are coming pretty easily. I love it. I love it. Okay, so the plan was, before we got so rudely interrupted, and the bad omen effect, right here. Before we got so rudely interrupted, I wanted to come over here and show you that we got 2 new trading llamas. And I think the wandering trader died because I was actually down in the hole over here digging when I heard a villager like taking damage noise. And right down there sat one of the llamas right next to me, and the other one sat right up here. And I was like, hi. So we got them out of the hole. I brought them over here, and I found out that they're not supposed to despawn if you have... Hang on. If you have... Do they just, like, not work that well? Or was that just a visual glitch? Anyways, apparently, if you... you know, ride them and get them to love you. And you can see inside their inventory. They won't despawn. So, that's what we have done. We've made them love us. And now, hopefully they won't despawn. So, we're going to sit them there. If they despawn, okay. No hard feelings. I get it. I understand. But, hopefully they don't. Okay. So, let's go ahead and throw this crossbow right on in here. And then let's hang up this ominous banner. Right there is good. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, so I came in here for... We don't need that. We'll take this. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get back to work, and then I'll be right back with what we're actually going to do this episode. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Welcome back, guys. So, yeah, I've done a lot of work, and by a lot of work I mean the walls are almost completely finished, and by almost completely finished I mean we have these parts here that we're going to do. I think we're going to do archways, and I think we're going to do 2 high archways. So we'll do archway here and then another archway up here, going all the way through. But yeah, basically that's all that's left. Everything else is done. As you can see, I've got this this archway kind of support feature going on here, as well as here, because this is where the boats would obviously come in from the sea. But I'm digging this out because what I want to do right now is I want to get a boat in here. And the boat that I would love to use is actually a shipwrecked boat. Now, obviously, it's not going to be shipwrecked here because it's going to be delivering stuff. But if we can get one of the Minecraft boats in here, and dig it in and everything like that. I think that's going to be very good because it'll help add more to the story of the world. And then those boats would make a lot more sense. We can actually add several boats or several of those boats around as well. Just to kind of help with the lore and everything, and giving it a reason that there would be a boat here, dropping off goods and supplies. So I'm just finishing up taking out this beacon because it's in our way. This beacon served very, very well, but right now it's in our way. We've got all this water put down, which is good. And it definitely helps. Ooh. We've got fish and sea creatures spawning in here, which is very, very cool. All right, let's get these last gold blocks here. And we have them all. Awesome. So what I've done... Oops, did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I've obviously filled in this area because we're actually going to be digging most of this out down to the same level, basically virtually down to that level down there. You can barely see it. If I come over here and jump up here, down to that level right there, because that's the lowest point that this inserts in right there. And we'll find some way of kind of wrapping it around this as well to make it a little bit more realistic. But yeah, basically all of this is going to change. And I've taken out all the water along this area as well. So basically all of this going to where that tree line is going to be underwater. And not water up to these points, but we're going to dig out all of these and dig it down so that we can actually have, as you can see down here, so that we can actually have a nice little area. Now over here, as you can see, I've actually started digging this stuff out as well because we want this to kind of slope down to work with the wall on this side. But I started doing that. As you can see, we've gotten pretty darn far. Still not perfect, but yeah, it's working. It is definitely working. All right. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to go find one of those ships and take a bunch of pictures of it and figure out exactly how it's built. And then I'm going to bring all of the supplies back here and we're going to start on that. So let me go ahead and find that and I will be right back. All right, guys, and welcome back. So we are taking care of this ship. As you can see, I got it done. Thank God. But yeah, so basically what happened was the recording of my audio kind of messed up. So I'm going to be re-recording this because, yeah, it's a little too loud and I don't know exactly what happened. But, yeah, it kind of feels a little small. This boat kind of feels a little small. But what I would like to do is paste a bunch of these out in the area that's going to become the harbor, the main harbor. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I think it looks really awesome. It kind of feels a little shallow, but I think it works. I think it works overall. And then I also posted another one of those to kind of copy it. I used one of the structure blocks. I posted it up in the air so that I could rebuild it. But yeah, basically all of this. Yeah, and this is what I'm showing. It feels a little small in this area based off of how much water and space there is. But I feel like once we get some docks in there, it might work a little better. Either that or I might end up moving that ship out to one of the other areas like that and just building a new one in that area. That might work the best. So yeah, that's going to have to be done. But yeah, so that's something that I really like so far. I think adding these ships in are going to work very well. The other thing that I was also kind of thinking about doing is kind of copying some ships that I know some other creators that I really like have done. So I would obviously give credit where credit is due, but one of the places that I want to take some inspiration from is the realm of Vaston. They have some really amazing ships there, so I think I'm going to have to try and get Fix-It to give me a world tour and let me look at some of these ships in detail. But yeah. Yeah, so basically all of these, I can't wait to get all of this grass kind of picked up. Basically where that tree line is, that's where this whole harbor is going to stop, but we're basically going to go ahead and get that taken care of. So yeah, that is the thing. I can't wait. It's going to take a long time, but I can't wait. Plus, putting all the water in where it needs to go is going to be important. Now, there's another thing that I'm wanting to talk about today, and that is a plan that I have talked about on stream. And if you guys have watched streams for me, that is definitely something that you have already heard. In fact, I did that the other day. Yesterday? I don't remember exactly when I did it. It was the other day, though, for sure. But let's go ahead and fly over here. As you can see, I'm already flying. I'm just trying to make this as seamless as possible, so I'm sorry, guys. But what I would like to do is come over here. Oh, lag. Yeah, there was some really bad lag. But right here on this this platform, there was a lot of lag there. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Anyways, yeah, we're in 1.14.1, the first full release of that. So a lot of the chunk loading. I don't think I've loaded this area, though, in the new release. I have now, obviously, but yeah. So there's this really nice area that I want to do a special project in, and I want to do it in kind of a special way. I would love to put a villager outpost out here. I think that would be really cool. But one thing is, I would like to copy the system file for that villager outpost and put it in this area. So basically, I want to do something a little different. So like that there is the center. And then basically we're going to have, you know, a couple blocks set down. These blocks here, the four corner blocks right here, that one, the four corner ones are going to be each a pillager outpost itself. And then in the middle, basically having like living quarters, basically kind of like a fort. That's the whole outpost idea that I would like to have. Obviously on a much larger scale than what the blocks can show, but basically that's what I would like to do. And then in the middle, actually have the area that the pillagers can spawn in. I think that would be really cool and add a lot of lore to this world while keeping some of the new features in this world too. So I think that is something that needs to happen. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So basically, what I have to do is clean up all these blocks and take them back to the area. But I think that's going to be a really fun experiment to try. So I don't know how to do it. So if any of you guys know how to do it, please let me know in the comments below. But basically, I want to make sure we get all the outposts built up first before we transfer everything over to the area that needs to be, because I don't want to keep getting raided by keep getting attacked by pillagers while I'm building the whole area. So once we get the whole thing done, that is going to be taken care of. But what we need to do is go find an outpost, and I think I know where one is. And I also have to put away the oak logs in my inventory there. But what we should do is take this stuff back. We got to sleep because it is becoming night. And we're going to go find an outpost and hopefully get some idea as far as what these things look like, and start getting prepared to basically start building 4 of them, because that's what's going to happen. And this is where I find out that the llamas broke my leads again. Stop doing that. They can stay in there as long as they don't get out. They're fine. They're fine because I have that use. Also, I want to point out this. This is a quarry machine, and this is something done by Voodoo Beard, and it's a data pack for 1.14. And it's really interesting. I'm testing it out to see how I feel about it, but so far it's pretty interesting. The drops seem to be pretty nice. If there was a way that we could just get like 1 drop, that would be ideal. But as of right now, it's not too bad. I've already got 3 diamond ore out of it, as you can see in the middle chest. So basically, it's split up based off of the glass. So that there is going to provide a bit higher chance of nether quartz ore. That's going to provide a better chance of diamond ore, and that's going to just be the regular drop rates for anything. So it's an interesting dimensional quarry deal. I wanted to try it out because I think that might be coming to BrownieLand, or I'm sorry, the Bakery SMP, which is the Patreon server. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead and get to sleep because I need to, so that we can move the night along. And then we will move on and try and find that outpost. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Man, I really like how the dolphins, how the dolphins play and they jump. But yeah, anyways, here we go. Sorry, this file messed up as well, so I'm going to be voicing over yet again for this clip. So I'm very sorry for that, guys. But yeah, we're over here and fighting some skeletons so that we can get to the area that needs to be. But we're over here because we found the villager outpost, or a villager outpost, I should say. Of course, I should say. But this villager outpost over here, I think we are going to go ahead and... oh, that was a nice shot. I'm really proud of that. So let's head over here and see what we could do as far as that goes. And yeah, this is we got shot a lot. We get shot a lot. But yeah, so basically, what I would like to do is figure out this build, and I'm not going to do it in this clip, but I think I may take this down and rebuild it. But yeah, right now these guys are just going to annoy me because they can. That's basically it. And I know we got a couple crossbows there. This guy's going to try and shoot me, but it's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. But yeah, so got a couple crossbows, one with piercing too, which is pretty good. It's not bad. Not bad at all. For the gear that I'm wearing, though, it's not that great. This is a tent, though. This is nice. I think if we could add, like, a couple of the tents made by, around in the area, as far as making those living quarters, I think that would be really cool. And then we could even possibly put in an iron golem or two in cages, because I know that's a thing as far as the spawn goes. So let's go ahead and go up to the very, very top to try and figure out, you know, kind of what's in here. Because if we can find some cool stuff, we should probably find some cool stuff. But yeah, and we got 2 bottles of enchanting and we got a full crossbow, which is pretty sweet. I don't really need the rest of the stuff except for these banners. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these real fast, and that'll be real nice. Okay. Going good so far. Okay. So, yeah, it's going pretty well. Going pretty well, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. We got several crossbows now. I didn't even remember seeing what the other enchanted one was. But I think we need to grab all of our banners. And basically, because of our armor, these guys shooting us are not going to really do anything, so I'm not too worried about them. It's just a matter of them being annoying. So I'm going to be killing off a lot of these pillagers. But that's the way that it goes. So, yeah, and the other thing we need to do is, I think we need to kill the raid captain in here. We only came across one during this little clip here. So, not too worried about that. Let's see. We got hit from behind as well, because they're everywhere. They are everywhere. Yeah. So, if we climb up, because we're missing one banner for sure. If we climb up to the top, there should be one up at the very top. There we go. Oh, and here's the that captain guy. There's our bad omen effect. That's what I mean. No, that's what all of you guys were waiting on. You guys were waiting on that bad omen effect. Let's go ahead, because I'm looking for the banner. I want all of the banners that we can. I think it's up there. So, yeah. Basically, we climb up here to try and get it. But yeah, I think that's really going to do it once I find out exactly where it's at. There it is. There is our last banner. So we got 9 banners, as well as the bad omen effect, which is not that big of a deal to me, for sure. So, yeah, I think basically the plan is going to be trying to figure out how we're going to take this structure's like spawning area and paste it on that area that we want it to be on. That's going to be a real big challenge, but I think we can handle it, and I think it's going to be good. So as far as I'm concerned, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more content like this, as well as see how this outpost starts to come along, because we're going to be starting that here very, 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 very soon. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.